สวัสดีค่ะ Today we will talk about how technology has an effect on man and children. I think we are aware of all the technology in this century that we use media, especially the mobile phone everywhere. And sometimes we feel that without the mobile phone we cannot get out of the house. So no matter where you are, you have to bring the mobile phone with you. And whenever you at home, you just watch television and watch your computer or whatever the media available for you. So how does it affect upon man with the media that we can use all the time? There has been many studies talking about the effect of technology on man, especially all the medias that around us. First, the effect upon the ideas of a good life. What is a good life according to the 21st century? The good life doesn't come from mankind, but it comes from all the propagandas in the media. From the morning till night, they will give you some kind of picture, what kind of life you want to live, what kind of things you need to have, what is the newest kind of a car you can get, or the newest mobile phone that you can get, whatever. Around you, there's always giving you more ideas what you want to in your life, rather than you set up a single goal in your life and this is the life that you want. So it's changed the attitudes of mankind to something else, which is more materialistic. And if you become more too materialistic, what you feel inside is that you feel very empty inside, because you always cling to the things outside. And this has become the real problem in this century. Not only that, with the use of the mobile phone or computer, bring you some kind of sedentary ideas, just stay in one place. Never move around, never look at the things around you, never look at someone who's close to you or even your children. You always look into the mobile phone and take it for granted for those living things around you. And this has become a very sad situation in this century, that is one feel that very isolated from other things around you. And besides that, what comes next is that the second point, we devalue ourselves into something very immaterial in terms of involve ourselves within the media that we have. We hardly feel that we need to move around. We hardly know that what kind of health, what is a good health, or what is our well-being, because the eyes that you use in the computer, it turned out to be very difficult when you are getting old. And also you always involved in kind of media is rather than involve yourself with the things around you, such as the garden or the birds singing or whatever. So you are involve yourself only with whatever in front of you. But with the children, the effect upon the children is much more worse than man or the grown-up. That is, If you give children mobile phone around 2-3 years old, by the time they grow up into 10 years old, she'll be the slave of the mobile phone. She'll be the slave of the, cannot ever think, cannot ever feel that what they want to do in their life, had a short attention. Yeah. So, and the parents who never feel that they need to take care of the children, they just give the mobile phone, and then the children can involve themselves with whatever in front of them, instead of finding out, questioning themselves, or learn to be very useful to others. So the downfall of man or the children in the classroom will be very difficult for the teacher to teach, because they have no patience. They want to get things fast, and they want to do everything through the mobile phone. So right now there are some country already designed not to have children have the mobile phone before 15 years old. And the law came out in some country that the Facebook and Instagram for those who are below 15 years old have to stop. Yeah. So this kind of thing is coming out much more to many countries who are concerned about their youngster, that using the media and television and all kind of things that can ruin the children's mobility. The children is intelligent, especially if the AI comes out, they will depends on the AI. Right now, many universities try to stop their students not to use AI, or if they use AI, they have to check what kind of work is came out that has no reflection or no never thinking about them, the thesis or whatever they are doing. They have to think for themselves. So right now many people use AI for writing, for everything that they're doing, and it turned out that some people, they found out the mistake they can get, and even the chat GPT or many others convenient that we can get from the media. So the subject for tonight that I introduced is something that is very difficult for mankind in this century. So that's, as they said, look before one sleep. When we use the tools in the old days, tools or technology is the same thing. But right now, tools become something that can hurt oneself, hurt mankind, rather than to use it for some purpose that is good for mankind. So this is something for us to think about. How can we use, and how much can we use, and how to use it, and to the best result, for the best result. So I hope from this section, there will be 3 sessions on this kind of subject. The second session, it will become man to mankind, how to we face man and able to see each other one-to-one relationship, rather than to have the media in front of us. And then the third part will be how can we able to go back to the deep relationship between mankind and even in the family. So for tonight, I hope that if you have any question, please let me know so that we can have some kind of discussion together. Any question or any comments that would you like to that you would like to say about this subject, that man and technology and children and technology, which become a very dangerous for children at this age. Now, any question, please let me know, please. If there's no question, I would like to end this conversation or end this live soon, since it's, I try to bring the subject for that, so that we all can have some kind of a discussion together, and also we can help to solve the problems together, because this kind of problem cannot be solved by one person. The same thing as the problem of the global warming or whatever. It's become a national problem for the youngster, for any nation at all. So I feel that we need to be aware of what is going on with our technology and the way we use it, how much we can use it, and how to use it for the best result of man and children. And as we said, that children should not have any mobile phone or watch television before 2 years old, or 2 years old until 15 years old. I heard one of the doctors whom I invited to teach at Thammasat as a guest speaker, I think by this time he passed away already, Dr. Prasan Tangchai, who read a lot of books and articles. He introduced about 20 years ago that in the States there used to be a certain kind of village, that people in the village always get together and have a policy to have no television. And I don't know, 20 years ago, the mobile phone is not that popular. And if they still exist, that kind of village still exists, without television, mobile phone, or cars, they only use a bicycle and commute in the community. So there will be no fume, no air pollution around the area. So the doctor didn't say what city that is, but I know that he talked about it and it exists. Sounds like a utopia that in this century, that this is something that we can think about, that there will be a big difference between the community that is a slave of technology and the community that refuse to use it. In the States, there's also the Amish who moved from Europe to America, and they also refuse to use any technology that is beyond, that they think can be harmful to mankind. So this is another example that start refusing the technology. Right now, in any workplace or any airport, if the computer went down, it become a big problem for the people around there. And because we depend on technology so much. And how about everyday life? If you turn on the television and watch the mobile phone all the time, what will be your activities? You will miss the conversation with your youngster. You will miss the relationship with your surrounding, like plants and trees around you, or even listen to the birds around you. So it's so important that one has to reset one's mind. How far, how long we can use all this computer and television. I heard that some of my friends who watching series, Chinese series or Korean series, and they didn't sleep the whole night because it can go on and on and on, and becomes a very bad habit and for the bad health for them. So this is happening. even for the adults, cannot control themselves. So how can we control ourselves and ever to be back to the nature and surrounding again? So I hope that from this talk, we can look at ourselves again and watch what is going on around us and for those around us. But for the old people around the world, I found out that many old people who didn't go to work always watch television and let the television become their friend, because they are so lonely inside the home with nobody around. Unlike in Thailand, you have many people around you and relatives and friends. But in Europe, sometimes it's very dark and dull when it's very cold around you, so you have nothing around except the sound from the television. So I feel that we need to define what is our life, what kind of life you want to live. Even though you are getting very old, there are so many things you still can do, like a housework, or do kinds of knitting, or do kinds of drawing, or whatever. Taking care of your plants, your garden. I think the activities around us is so important that we can develop our ourselves into some kind of action, rather than just sit still and do nothing. Okay, same as children. If they sit in front of the mobile phone, they will amuse themselves through just moving the fingers, and they said they will have a short attention. The teacher knows right away what the children has been teaching by the parents to use to use this mobile phone rather than to have other activities that they can do. So some parents deny to have any television in their home, or deny to give any mobile phone to the children. But for the parents who are not aware of this, the children become the victim of the technology, and by the time they are old enough, the doctor said it's too late already if the parents let them do that, because the ability for them to think clearly, to be analysis, to have interest in their life is all gone. So I think the education for the parents is as important as the children, and the teacher have to be aware of all this, what is going on in their class. As I said, many countries also refuse children to bring mobile phone into the school, and some country already announced that children cannot use mobile phone before 15 years old. That's why they abolish Facebook and Instagram for those who are under the age of 15. So this is a promising kind of change around the world. So I wish that more countries able to do so, if you are concerned more for the children. I invited a doctor to talk about what her experience with the children, but it's all in Thai. But it showed that the problem they have with the kids and all the stressful problems that the doctor has from their patients is a big problem for the country. It's not anything that we can pass away and don't look at it. So I hope that in doing so, parents, teachers, those who design for the country's education should pay more interest upon how can we bring technology into our life and especially for children. I feel that the more we concern about technology and how we use it, the more we can become more human towards one another. Because we have to be concerned of what we are doing and what will be the result of it. It means that we go back to Socrates, who said, know thyself. In other words, it means whatever effect upon us, we have to learn the result, what effect. It means that we have to observe ourselves at all times in order to find out what is the result of what we are doing. First from our thinking, our action, and a result from it. I think this is so important that we have to teach the children, learn how to reflect upon their own action, their own thoughts, and it's all important for us to live this life with great understanding and confidence in our action, rather than to be the victim of things around you and cannot manage whatever, because you are the victim already, either by using mobile phone or order some food from the Grab or whatever, or order whatever you can get from the advertisement that they put in your mobile phone. So we have to learn how not to be the victim by controlling ourselves for the better. Well, I think that I just leave it here so that you can think and share about the ideas together, and I hope that we can come out with some kind of solution upon the problems. Any question? If not, I will end the talk right now. Thank you.